Crystal from MoneySavingMom.com, and today I want to share 3 ways to save money on meat. Number 1, serve a meatless meal once or twice a week. Now I know some of you might be balking at the thought of a meatless meal, but have you considered how much money you would save if you were to eat beans and rice once or twice a week? In a year's time, it might be a number that would astound you, and you might realize, it's worth it to eat meatless once or twice a week. And meatless doesn't have to mean beans and rice. You could eat burritos, you could eat breakfast for dinner, waffles, pancakes, eggs. Another thing that we did was we would serve lasagna without meat. And for the longest time we couldn't afford to buy ground beef, and so we just had our lasagna without meat. And honestly, we didn't really even notice that it wasn't in there. Number 2, serve meat as a garnish rather than as the main thing. Stop centering your meals around that big hunk of meat. Instead, look at meat as a topping. You can put it in soups or stews or casseroles or pasta salad. There's so many ways that you can serve meat as a garnish rather than as the main thing. And number 3, substitute 30 to 50% of the meat with legumes. And there are so many ways that you can do this, and so many ways that you can sneak legumes in, and your family will probably not even notice. One of my favorite ways to do it is in taco meat. You can use pinto beans or lentils, and you just cook your meat up with onions and taco seasonings, and then you can have your beans, and you can just dump half meat, half beans, mix it around, and heat it up, and use it just like taco meat, and your family might never even realize in tacos. And especially if you do lentils. Lentils are so small that mixed in with taco seasoning, if you mix it in with the ground beef when you're cooking it, your family probably won't even notice. And you could slowly ease into this if you want to just start out with, an eighth and then a fourth, and then just gradually work up to maybe even a half if your family is okay with that. And it's a way to really stretch your meat. So those are 3 ways to save money on meat. For more tips and ideas and money saving suggestions, visit MoneySavingMom.com.